Welcome to a winter update. Okay, I'm in a blanket because it's cold. I didn't expect that on November 3rd, but then I just thought like cold day in hell, and then it's election day. I try not to be too political, A, B, C, and D. I mean, I don't think I could offend anybody because I'm not really riding for either one of them. Um, Today is another day. I am going to watch though. What is the word I'm looking for? Like I feel, is it I feel bad? I feel, yeah, about the fact that a lot of people are going to be sad and upset today. But the greater storyline that is going on here keeps me able to giggle at the foolery we are currently dealing with. Um, America is the new Babylon. Now, I'm not Christian. I'm not any religion, honestly. None of that is it for me. Hoodoo, whatever. Look at my hair. Wow, that's how I feel about today. um, but the Bible is like a history guide. Like I've spent a long, long time obsessively looking at all of this stuff and checking to connect dots because that really bothers me. I like the idea of a really cool idea, but if I can't find some facts to go along with this, if I can't find anybody else that believes this with you, if my guides did not send me something else to back you up, I can't rock with it. So I take a while to get to you guys with stuff, but from what I can see from like, look at the Bible and think of Adam and Eve as cavemen, as the first cavemen, caveman and woman, whatever. Don't think about the timelines they have told us for billions of years or any of that. Put together the fact that the Romans killed Jesus. We know a lot about the Romans because the Romans was around sort of in our, not our lifetime, but in our history hood. Y'all, that wasn't that long ago. Adam and Eve wasn't that long ago. We sort of got finessed, and it's cool because, I mean, literally, the energy we are dealing with here is that of the greatest finesser ever. So, knowing that, and knowing that based upon this literature known as the Bible that has been added, subtracted, and juggled around, there are things that you can take out of there. And from the Quran, and whatever the Mormon book is, and all these other books. Sorry, no disrespect, I don't remember the Mormon book name. Book of Mormon. Ah, there we go. See, popped in there. Um, they all have bits and pieces of the truth that is scattered, so we don't ever really figure out our own divinity in the fact that we are lit. Like, listen to how this works. So Mary got pregnant by God, had a baby, um, and they're like, "This is the Son of God." Don't we all come from the same space? And that was very Zeusish. Also, we should probably consider that Jesus was a child of Zeus at this point, because man, Zeus gets it in. But like for real, like some of these things are lately. That's why I was laying low. Some of these things are like waiting for the dots to connect. Um, Feeling finessed by the whole process of it. Like, what the hell is going on here? In cold day and hell again. Like I understand that in the bigger scheme of things, we are in the middle of a great big spiritual war that has been going on for the beginning of time over custody of Earth, pretty much. Light and dark, whatever you want to call it. Either way, there's a group of people that love humans and want us to thrive and just want to see us become, I don't want to say people, sorry. There's a group of entities, spirits, helpers that want to see us thrive and really love humans. But there is another side that really stinking hates us. Like they just want to turn us into slaves and use us to eat off of us. Oh, off of our sad emotions. I made a video on Loose Energy you can check out for that reason. Um, totally. Anger, fear, rough sex, anything that makes our souls unhappy, they eat off of. because we are essentially batteries. The melanin in us creates these ions when we have emotions, like when the adrenaline, when the fight or flight response is kicked off in us, we let off a little charge, and there are entities that are collecting this energy so that they can survive. So this election is all about that energy. Since the beginning of this year, I mean, it's been going on for millennia, but particularly the beginning of this year started off with a big thing. Kobe Bryant died. That started the thing. Then the next thing we had was George Floyd and that brutal death. And every time we stop protesting or stop worrying about something, they hit us with another one. Like the most recent one, I don't remember the guy's name because I've been trying to stay away from it after I sort of realized that we were being played here. They shot a special needs person in front of his mother. They really keep upping the fucking ante. One thing's to make us sad. This year was absolutely meant for the other side to drag us down so they can take out as many people as possible. Whether it's with this sickness or whatever, I don't really think they care how they take us out. But I can have a sense of humor about it because, one, we may pass away in this life, but I believe, and lots of other religions believe, and other people, that we come back, we respawn like Fortnite. We respond with karma and things, but also I think, I won't have any proof till I'm done, that if you do pass, and it's because of the enemy and not because of anything you do, if you are unfairly wiped out of this game, sort of like the people who I believe are dying from coronavirus, your karma's wiped. Like, you can go back home. You can do what you want to after this. You took the ultimate L for being here. No, I'm not sick. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not sick because I don't go anywhere. I'm in total hobby now. But I wanted to talk to you guys and update you guys because I know there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on emotionally. I feel it. My hair feels it. Me in this blanket feels it. But like my soul feels at peace because all of this is temporary. It's always temporary. Like, is anything the same since the day you were born? Ray, give me 5 minutes. I'm recording. Okay. Nothing. All things go. All things change. All things evolve. And this is a country that was built upon pain, blood, tears, rape, genocide, slavery. In all fairness, we putting my feelings aside because I live here. This place deserves to burn down because all of the money that they have is based upon somebody else's suffering. And if everything I believe in is right, I mean, it is. I believe in it. The universe, Father, Mother, God, who would not want this place to continue to thrive the way it has. America has set the tone for other countries to start doing things they did not do before. Like we, and I can't separate this because we have to sort of accept that we're all together. We're a pretty trash country that only cares about money and not about people. Even our president now keeps saying he's the best president ever because money. Our country looks like it's doing better financially, but our people are at an all-time emotional, physical, mental. Like, the poor people are poorer than they were before, but the rich people are richer, and for that reason, he feels like we're doing better. No. So, there's a lot going on here, and it may be difficult at times to be hopeful, but I want to give you guys something that could possibly help you ward off attacks, right? I'm always fucking up words. Attacks. It's called servitors. Okay, so what is a servitor? Because I'm always trying to give you guys new protections, especially with all this going on. A servitor is you using your imagination at its finest. Get a pen, get a piece of paper, and you are going to create an animal, some sort of imaginary being that is your protector, that deflects things back to you. You write out what this creature looks like, what its skills and gifts are, what it does for you. Like, if you wanted to stop people from gossiping, you put that down. And then you put what happens to these people if they gossip about you based upon what you just created. And then you decide how you fuel it. This can be once a month, because it's however you decide to do it. This is understanding that everything you write down, anything you can create in your imagination is created technically in your third eye. You can see it in your mind, hold it in your hand. Law of attraction stuff. So if you write something down, you just made it real in the astral plane. Decide how you want to fuel it. For instance, my first one, I decided I want a bird. I wanted a bird. What would this bird do for me? This bird would help me bring success to my business. I mean, I'm up to 22,000. I made this bird when I was at 1,000, and I think it's going pretty well. It's been less than a year since I've had the bird, but I created the bird. I wrote down what it was for, bringing success, and that it will be fueled every time I sing. And I sing a lot, like I'm a singer at heart. Everything else is just the things I do to not sing, and I have to work my way over to that. But life. It really works. Look more into servitors, if you're interested in starting this for yourself. Servitors and thought forms and all those other sorts of protections, because Jesus as a thought form is amazing protection regardless of what you believe about it. At this point, he has had so many candles and so much devotion given to him. Even if you don't believe the whole Jesus story or any of that, or the color and all that, the idea of him is so strong that tapping into that energy is probably way litter than some of these deities you out here praying to. Like, honestly, because everybody has different levels of power, and who does not know the name of Jesus, right? So, take your feelings, decide what you want to do. I'm just trying to give out some information to be helpful here. Changed my life. I am going through the motions of this winter, being grateful for the fact that my family has thrived during this crazy year, and praying for the people who did not do as well, and just trying to do my part and keep you guys excited and lit about the future, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that looks like it's crap, but understand, the bad guys are really pulling out the guns because they know it's almost the end. It's almost go time. And by go time, I mean time for them to go off of the earth and be trapped for 1,000 years while we have peace here, before we get tested again. So, the caption at the bottom is messed up because my keyboard, of course, was messed up, but I hope this video was helpful. I look forward to all your comments.